nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.
Hey, Harry, Celina, I'm Ryanne Bennett from Black Girl Nerds. How you guys doing?
Hey,
I'm good.
Ryan.
How are you?
Doing good. Celina, I got to go to you first. What was your first thought when they cast you as Annie?
Oh my gosh. They had called us while we were in my mom's room, and I had literally just woken up. Like I'm over here, my hair's not done. I'm in my pajamas, and they called and said, "That's what you're gonna be doing this October." I'm like, I don't know. That's such a vague question. and then they told me that I was gonna be playing Annie on Annie Live, and you could have sworn there was a kangaroo in the house. Like I'm literally over here jumping off, and oh my gosh, I was just like so ecstatic. Like there's no words to even explain how excited I was.
Yeah, I would have lost it too. I was going to ask if you dropped your cereal or something, because that definitely would have been me.
Yeah. I did, most definitely.
Hey, Harry, I got to ask you, I love that the hair is back, because I'm watching on daytime television, then I see the poster and I'm like, what? What is going on? Was that shock for you too when you saw that? Or knew that was going down?
It was a shock for me, for Celina, anybody else, who saw it. It's a bald cap, and it takes about 2 hours to put on, and it's definitely you give yourself a different look. So, but it's exciting. I mean, that character's been around for almost 100 years, so it's fun to play dress up with him.
And what else can you kind of tease about this version of Daddy Warbucks? Like, do we have the Tesla and the Bitcoin? Like, what's this Daddy Warbucks?
No, one of the things I admire about this creative team is that they are sticking to the original Broadway script. I mean, the characters are pretty much, I think, as they were originally intended to be. And that leaves a lot wide open for me, for Celina, for everybody else to sort of interpret. But it takes place in the Depression era, and it's very much a period piece.
Yeah, well, I'm so excited for you guys. Already a cool combination going here with the style and everything. I already see too on the on the screen here. Do you guys? As a question for you both, is there like a favorite musical number, or do you just have like a favorite song from the musical in general that you're excited for?
I mean, mine is I don't need anything but you. I mean, I have so much fun doing that number with Mr. Harry. We were in rehearsals the other day, and right before the number started, he yelled. He was like, "I'm drunk." And then I was like, Mr. Harry. Of course he was joking, but I was like, and I like the whole number, I couldn't keep a straight face because he just said that right before the number. So I was like,
well, I have to agree. For me, anything with Celina is my favorite thing, because the thing about Celina is she's a brilliant human being. She's extremely bright and extremely talented, but there's also this ability to kind of roll with things. So yeah, we were rehearsing, we were having fun, but there's a lot of Celina in Annie, which is why she was cast. And I love singing that song with you, Celina, and just all the stuff we get to do together. It's emotional. I mean, it's an emotional ride. You play it so well that it's really easy for me as Daddy Warbucks to kind of fall in love with you, just as Harry has fallen in love with you as a person. You're just a joy to work with, and I think the audiences are going to be able to see that we have this nice relationship.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can already kind of feel the chemistry and what were like with the rehearsal? How were the rehearsals? I know that has to be long. You guys on set, were there any other kind of funny moments or I guess that you guys kind of did to kind of pass the time, kind of get through it?
One time I stepped on his foot.
Yeah.
That would pick up rehearsal.
Yeah. And it's one of like the slower songs. So I was just kind of like, again, like I was trying my whole, like I was like literally like putting everything into like trying to keep it together. Because I can't stay serious when I do stuff like that. I'll just like bust out laughing. So yeah.
It's pretty fun. We were rehearsing something yesterday. Actually, there's a scene where we have a pretty heavy emotional scene, and we go into a waltz where we dance together. And the way they have the camera situated and the lights, you have to be really, really, really precise about where you go and where you land. And let's just say that Celina puts a lot of faith in me to get us where we needed to land. So we tried it took us a few times to figure it out, but we finally got it.
Wow, I'm very excited to check this out with you guys. Let me do one last question for you both. Harry, I'll go to you first. What do you want the audience to take away from Daddy Warbucks? What do you think? What was important to you about this character?
This guy is a self-made, industrious, very serious guy, and he has his world turned upside down when he meets this incredible young girl, and for me, it's just about how much capacity we have to love, and how much depth and complexity there is to all of us. And so you might see somebody walking down the street and not think twice, but when you really stop and get to know them, even for a few minutes, you realize that they have an incredible story to tell, and there's a lot to learn if you just keep your ears and eyes open.
Absolutely. And Celina, for you, what is Annie's desires? What does it mean for you to represent Annie?
I mean, it's a dream, but like one thing that it means to me to be able to represent Annie is that, for the first time, and I don't even know how many years it's been since the 2014 version, but to have a Black girl, to be chosen to be able to represent this character, I'm all about the representation, and I'm so glad to be able to spread this message to young Black girls all around the world, and to hopefully be able to represent, period. But yeah, it's all about representing for the little Black girls out there who are just trying to be able to act or trying to be able to do what I'm doing right now. I just want to be able to be a role model for them.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not awake enough for you guys right now, and I really appreciate your time. And I love the energy. I cannot wait to check it out on December 2nd. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having us.
So nice to meet you, doing everything virtually now. I gotta say, when I found out you were playing Rooster, I was nervous because I was like, no, because Rooster's real punchable, like in these different versions. So what version of Rooster are we getting for you? Oh, let me say it again. Can you still hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just don't understand what you said.
Oh, Rooster is like, he's that character that you kind of want to like, you want to punch a little bit because you want them to get what's going on. You're like, why is he doing what he's doing? So I was nervous when I saw you were playing it. Because I'm a fan, by the way.
Well, I will say this. I've never played a villain before, so this is really, really fun. And I think there's enough fun and a wink and a smile in it enough that you might even like side with Rooster and Lily a little bit because we're having so much fun. But I do understand what you mean, your trepidation, and I appreciate it. I don't want you to punch me.
No, not you. We're talking about the character Rooster, not you. But yeah, this is so what should we understand about Rooster? What was your favorite part of playing him?
Well, my favorite part about playing him is he has no what's to give. He's just out of jail, and he has this hot girlfriend, and he wants to make a quick buck. And he's what's so fascinating about him, though, that I think is sort of glossed over, is he's very smart. Some would call it conniving, but he's really, really intelligent, and I think he's sort of a product of his environment and how he was raised. Oh, I better sit up. Sorry. And how he was raised, and him and Aggie Hannigan are two peas in a pod. They're cut from the same cloth, so they have the same mind. So I think that was kind of the most fun to play, to really like sort of temper out his intelligence, coupled with his insatiable appetite for Miss Lily St. Regis. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be so cool to see you to play this. And you're not new to the musical world. What was the hardest part? Because when you see that live, that's a whole different ball game. What's the big challenge for that?
Well, there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of people, and then you have an audience on top of it. I've never done anything like a multicam. I've never done one of these live, musical type shows before, but it is so well organized. These people are so on their game, and Megan and I are having a grand old time. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, this is so cool. I'm so excited. Also, you're taking us to Easy Street. Please tell me you're doing Easy Street. Okay, what can you tease about it?
Sergio Trujillo has come up with the most brilliant choreography that I think I've ever seen in his entire career for this production.
Well, thank you. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Thank you, Tituss, for talking with me. And I promise I'm not gonna be mad. I'm watching it because I'm a fan.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.